The world's leading economies slipped into recession during the global financial crisis. Sub-Saharan Africa had the world's fastest growing economies. There is a strong sentiment in the mining industry that the major companies should turn away from acquisitions and focus on improving operating performance of existing portfolios and preserving cash. One way is for black-owned mining companies to lead the charge. Frost & Sullivan's mining research analyst, Yukai Kazira, joins us for more on her thoughts. Well, Yukai, this is obviously relevant today in our discussion with mining stocks coming down hard across all sectors. Let's get your thoughts on where you want to take this discussion.
Well, thank you, Bronwyn. Good evening, viewers. I think the main concern that we have when it comes to the South African mining industry is the labor unrest. And until such a time when we get over this issue and everything is settled down, there will always be a lot of uncertainty. And going forward in the industry, we believe that to overcome these challenges, what South African mining companies can do is look north, look into expanding geographically, and buy commodity as well, so that they can actually improve shareholder value. There are challenges that we're facing in South Africa, and what we're saying is Frost & Sullivan is that companies should look north so that they can diversify away these challenges and focus on other commodities other than what we have in South Africa.
Yukai, obviously today's news flow is seeing these commodity prices coming crashing down. We've got to wonder whether any companies will be expanding anywhere.
Well, we have Exxaro, which is leading by example. They have expanded into the Republic of Congo, and they're actually increasing their iron ore portfolio. So these are some of the things that South African coal mining companies can do, and not just coal mining, even gold mining companies as well. South Africa has vast experience, and the country is considered one of the best mining excellence countries, so to speak. So we can actually offer this expertise to the rest of Africa. And we're saying that South African companies should look north and diversify.
Yukai, one of the big issues, and in fact this has come through from BHP Billiton, which is probably one of the world's largest iron ore producers, that they're starting to cut back on projects, concerned about what the demand, about lower production out of China, steel production. So here we are going up and opening new fields. Have you put that into consideration?
Absolutely, because what we're saying is the mining giants themselves, right? They have been diversifying all these years. If you look at the African mining industry, the giants Rio Tinto, Anglo, and BHP have been the ones who have been investing in the industry. And what we're saying is now is the time for South African-based companies to be the ones to do this and to be the ones to diversify, because the giants themselves have survived all these years because of their diversification by commodity. So we're saying that it's time for South African mining companies to do this.
But aren't we going to put more supply on the market, into a market that can't handle it? That's my worry, is that the more we expand, the more supply we bring, the lower we can drive the price. Already analysts are talking about an iron ore price which is around about $135 a ton, moving by the end of the year to below 100. That's what we're concerned about. Why add more supply when the markets could be wavering?
Well, absolutely. When it comes to base metals and the likes of iron ore and copper, because of the industrialization that is happening in China and in India as well, there's definitely going to be growing demand for iron ore. We completed a study last year on West Africa iron ore in reserves and mining in Africa. And based on these results, we actually realized that there's a lot of reserves in West Africa, and there's a chance for South African companies to get into that. And demand will definitely come from China, demand will come from India, and these two countries are industrializing at a fast pace.